It looks like Angel Reese won't be playing in Unrivaled, and we kind of predicted it on this channel, but let's jump into it. So the final spots were announced today for Unrivaled, and I want to get it right. Let me look at, let me pull up the browser. The final few spots went to, I think it was, 2 spots was Rebecca Allen. That's a big surprise. And Dominique Malonga, which is another surprise because she was in contract to play overseas. I forget where, but it became a big blow up. During the time of that story, I was really busy, so I couldn't keep up with it. But she opted out of her not opted out. She just went and breached her contract and came back to the States, I guess, to play in Unrivaled. Maybe Unrivaled paid her 2 to 3 times more, and she was willing to buy herself out of the contract wherever she was going. So, but it is a surprise to see her there. It's great to see her there because I think she's a young talent, a young star. For this league, for the WNBA. She's just a young star, so I'm excited to have her in Unrivaled and watch her play. I think she's going to get a dunk probably first game because of how open the floor could be. We've seen Brittany Griner dunk in a game in Unrivaled. Like, there's going to be opportunities for her to dunk, so that should be pretty cool. Beck Allen, I did not see that one coming. I don't even know. That's going to sound like hate. I don't want to sound like I'm hating. Our Ari McDonald, I'm happy to see her in Unrivaled. Her game is going to translate great there. I'm a big fan of her. I remember sitting on my uncle's couch, I think it was around during the Final Four, and she was just going to work. Not the Final Four. I don't know if they made it that far. I think it was a Final Four. But she was hooping in the NCAA tournament. I'll never forget that. She was balling. So it's great to see her there, and we'll go back and jump back and look at all the rest of the names on the list. But yeah, so Angel Reese is not going to play. Her name was not listed. There was a lot of speculation because of Unrivaled said we're in negotiation with our last 2 players. A lot of people assumed it was Angel Reese and Sabrina. I think Sabrina's dealing with some injuries. Last year, she just didn't look right during the Unrivaled season, so I could kind of see her not coming back, especially if she's dealing with some injuries. And Angel, she kind of threw out breadcrumbs, and I've made videos on them here. One was during her live stream with, who was that with? Amazon. She definitely said that she needed some time. She was like, somebody said, I miss Barbie hoops, and she was like, I miss you guys too, but I need some time. I need to rest. I forget everything she said, but she said those kind of things, and we were all like, oh, again, go look at the video. It's on here. We were all like, uh-oh. And then the first episode of her podcast, I didn't talk about this, but I forgot what the conversation was, but she says, I'm looking forward to traveling. I'm looking forward to X, Y, and Z. And they blurted it out. She said, I'm looking forward to being a blurt, and the bleep. And I think she said WAG. And I don't know what WAG, I know what a WAG is. I don't even know what WAG stands for, honestly. But I just know it's like the player's wife or the player's girlfriend. So I honestly think that's what she said. And I think she's going to enjoy some life. Like, she has been a star since high school. She was the number 2 prospect in her class. Went and played college ball, big name, all eyes on her. Won a national championship, elevated the NCAA tournament, elevated women's basketball. Eyes have been on her for a very long time. Think about it. Imagine since high school, basketball has been your whole life. That's all you know is playing ball, and you have the elevated amount of attention she has. She might just need a break physically from hooping. So I understand that side. But also basketball development, she might have learned that she is better developing with a coach, training with individual players or coaches or things of that nature. She might have understood that that's what helps her game go to the next level versus playing in a 3-on-3 league. That might not help, in her mind, that might not help her develop quicker than developing and working with trainers and coaches and things of that nature. So even on a basketball side, it just might be a better thing for her to not participate in Unrivaled, just as far as basketball goes. Me personally, I personally would love to see her play. I love watching Angel play. If it was up to me, I watch her play every day. I just watched the old them playing against, I want to say it was Tennessee, LSU versus Tennessee 2023. Like, I enjoy watching her hoop. And so personally, I don't like that she's not playing just because I enjoy watching her playing, but I'm sure she's doing it all for the right reasons. Even me, when it comes to development, I think both sides are really good for Angel. Like, people are talking about, oh, why is she always working on mid-range and stuff like that? I'm like, bro, you have to be a threat from every position on the court. From inch of that court, you have to be a threat. You have to have a move. Even if you never do a sidestep midi, you got to have that in your arsenal, because you got to be comfortable to dribble the ball on the left side of the court. You got to be able to, you got to have that in your back so it feels natural when you get the ball anywhere. And that's why you work on moves that you probably won't necessarily do in the game. That's not required for you. Man, I dare one of you guys go do a 3-point contest with JaVale McGee. Yeah, I dare you to go do that. He's developed that shot. That's just not part of his game. These guys are professionals. These women are professionals. And so, but I also like when I went on a rant. I also like that playing it Unrivaled, I seen it expand. It expanded her. Like she's going on the court running a break now. She wasn't doing that much her rookie season, but after Unrivaled, after playing with the point guard, she got comfortable bringing the rock up, throwing no-look passes, leading the break, things of that nature. So I think it was a good benefit for her being in that Unrivaled system. Plus, she got to work with Fee. She got to work with Lisa Leslie. It was a lot of good, but I'm not Angel. So that's just my opinion, but she knows herself better than me, and she's probably seeing growth happening by working with trainers and development coaches and things of that nature. So that could simply be it. Or she, like I said at the beginning, she could just be tired, and her body might be telling her, let's rest. Let's not compete. Let's not bump. I've been injured. She's been injured every year. She's ended her seasons with some sort of wrist injury. It's crazy. It's the wrist, with a surgery too, not just an injury. So it might be good for her to take some time instead of going out there bumping, risking another wrist injury. Maybe just take the time off and really, really dig into your training. The sad part is we don't know if we're going to have a WNBA season next year. So we might be stuck with no Angel. So we just don't know what things are. And again, I know if you know Angel, if you pay any attention, you know she loves to ball. She loves to bump, man. You know that's her passion. But her taking the break that she needs is right. It's right for her. It's what she needs, what she wants to do. So I'm fully supportive of it. Just my personal side. I love watching her hoop. I love covering her hoop. If I could, we could just get on here every day and just talk about what happens on the court. But one thing I like to do is just give you guys a positive outlook on everything when it comes to Angel, because we know the world spins everything. Right? I just got on X and I seen a tweet that acted like it was a quote from her saying, I'm not playing until they pay us what they pay NBA players. It's like, bro, she didn't say that. So I feel like we need some more content creators. We need some more accounts that's just going to support her and other players. Like, you guys know, I don't come on here and make hate videos like a lot of people that cover this league. Just come on here and just make hate videos, tear people down. That's never my approach. And that might be the long game for me, because all those accounts that speak hate and all that stuff, big millions of, big views, big followings. And I'd rather do things with good integrity and show support. And I've been an Angel Reese fan since, what was it, I looked it up. It was 2018. I started following her. I started following Paige. And it was somebody else I looked it up too. I think was that the same year I followed AJ. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.